Day in the life of an entrepreneur personal trainer. Guys, so it's December 13th. It's a Friday. Friday the 13th. Okay, it's 1:18. So I had a very long day already. Woke up today. You know what? I'm going to share my fucking... Hold on. I'm going to share my... What's my calendar? Okay, so... Today is measurement day. I put at 4 o'clock in the morning, just as a reminder that it's measurement day for all my clients. Boom. I take my InBody $12,000 machine. I bring it down to the gym and I weigh everybody. Then I had to check in with my community chat in my online business. So I provide some value, say good morning. I share my breakfast. I talk to them for a little bit, literally through video. I post a video on the community chat and boom. Then I post a lifestyle on personal. So what I did today is sharing my food and I posted on Instagram. That's pretty much it. And then I started implementing this. I started hashtagging Barca Fitness about maybe 6-7 years ago. And I started noticing and I'm like, yo, I really want to recycle all my old posts, pictures, my static posts, my long form videos and all that on Instagram that I used to post. Because I used to have I had a lot of great content ideas back then. Oh my God, I wasn't really that much of a good speaker. I would hesitate and I would a lot. And concepts of videos I really, really, really liked. I just didn't have the experience to implement, right? So I started putting a reminder for 15 minutes just to go through hashtag Barca Fitness every single day. If I really like something, I'll reshare right at that moment. I reshared today 3 transformation posts that I had. And just to remind everybody that I have more than hundreds of transformations in the past 13 years of personal training. These are mostly in person. A good chunk of them are online. But in general, hundreds of transformations. And I want to really remind people of this. I'm a fucking transformation motherfucker. You know, I transform people's lives, whether it's a minimum of 4 weeks, 6 weeks to a year, 2 years, 3 years. Then I had a small little break, I'm not gonna lie. So it was 2 hours. I was gonna go hit the gym, but I didn't go to sleep until late last night. So I went back to sleep. And I woke up for my 8 a.m. meeting. I woke up at around 7, so I only had an hour, little nap. And I woke up for my 8 a.m. meeting with my marketing content guy. His name is Vinny. You've seen him on my channel before. And we started just kind of brainstorming about what things we can do, what things we can't do for my mentorship, for organic. And I started thinking, I'm like, damn, I really need to, because I dialed back a little bit on my ads. I was putting a lot of money on ads. And it was good, but I didn't understand as much the importance of establishing relationships with leads so that your closing rate could just be a little higher. You know, because you end up, in my opinion, because you're doing leads, they're interested in it, so they click on it. But yes, they're interested in it, but they haven't established any type of relationship. They haven't followed you. They don't know what to offer. So just because I'm interested in training, that does not mean I'm interested in training with you, if that makes sense. I only have X amount of time to close them. And if they're not bought into results is important, yes. And you sell the results, but And some mentors out there will have a different take on this, but I've learned and realized that you invest in the culture, in the brand, and they don't know what the brand is. They don't know your brand just because you posted a viral ad. For example, I'll give you a phenomenal example. I bonded with Alex Hormozy. All his content fucking hit home. Why? Because he was a previous personal trainer. He was a gym owner, then turned entrepreneur. That's literally what I did. That's literally what I am now. So I'm almost like walking the steps of Alex Hormozy. And if you tell me you spend $50,000 to get mentored one-on-one with Alex Hormozy, I have no problem dropping $50K. And that's cheap. That's cheap on his end because he's a fucking multimillionaire, right? There's a established relationship there. And this was not the point of this video, but we'll get to the point. However, there were some things where when I was watching a lot of Alex Hormozy's stuff, I kept seeing a lot of Andy Elliott's sales pitches. I liked it. I couldn't really connect much with him though. I loved now he transitioned into this whole testosterone, let's work out, blah, 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 whatever. But I really like his old shit where like he would just whiteboard that bitch and really just talk about sales. I liked it, but I couldn't resonate too much with him because he was more of a sales guy, if that makes sense. Like sales is sales, yes, obviously, but he was more into sales in cars. Alex Hormozy was in sales and personal training and gym. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so when I was looking for a sales mentor, because again, I'm all into reinvesting knowledge, reinvesting in your knowledge, in your skill set. I'm a great salesperson, but I am not the best. I am acknowledging that. I want to become the best, and there's always, when you become the best, there's always room for improvement because there's always people that are better than you, right? So I was like, you know what? Alex Hormozy doesn't teach sales anymore, okay? Andy Elliott does. The closest person that I was resonating with was Andy Elliott, even though I was seeing Daniel whatever and Jeremy Miners and all these guys. And I was like, Andy Elliott, you know, he's a fit guy. He works out, but he's not in the niche of fitness, but fuck it, whatever. I'm going to reach out to him. I reached out to him. I got a hold of his team. There was this one guy that we were supposed to connect. We had a call. No showed. He was late. He messaged me. And then I just stopped replying because I didn't like he no-showed me. The fuck? Like, what? You don't no-show me? Like, whatever. Anyways, so that didn't go well. And then I resonated with a specific sales woman, Kayla Hudges. And I reached out to her and I hired her as my sales mentor just to improve my sales pitches. And I chose her specifically just because she was in a niche of women and my niche is women. And I got into the realm of showing a lot of tough love because I was with a lot of testosterone around me, and I was just fresh off my fight. I was joined into a network community of brothers. It was just I was hanging out with a lot of guys, and it resonated. It transferred into my women's sales pitches, where I was just a little too aggressive in terms of I should be like this with men, not with women. And I lost a little bit of my empathy with women. So she was perfect. Everything was great. Boom, killed it. All right. Now, that being said, Vinny, going back into my marketing guy, he was telling me, hey man, like you should be doing XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. And I'm just exploring. I'm like, all right, I need to start hiring a videographer. So if anyone knows a videographer out there, comment below. So anyways, brainstormed on different avenues with my mentorships and all that stuff and my fitness business. Then I had a bunch of clients, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. That comes with 12 p.m. I had a break after my 11 a.m. 12 p.m. I had a break. My client at 11, she is connecting me with a social media manager that works in Meta. Hack, network. Guys, if you have a client who literally is well connected in their network, utilize them. Your network is your net worth. So she's been giving me sauce on Meta. Just because I have a marketing guy, he's not an expert in Facebook or Instagram. Just because I have a world-known mentor in sales, Kayla, that does not mean she's a professional in Meta. Meta is Instagram and Facebook. Someone who is in the loop of Facebook works in Facebook. She works in Facebook. I started picking her brain. I started applying some of the things. It started doing well. And now I was telling her about the conversation I had with my marketing guy. He was like, I got you. She connected me with someone who I'm most likely absolutely going to hire. And she told me, hey, by the way, it's going to be pretty expensive. I'm like, listen, if she works in Meta and she is amazing and she's guaranteeing me results because she has the loop inside Facebook and Meta and Instagram, and she knows what's going to work, what's not going to work in the fitness realm, it's a no-brainer. Like, I don't care even if it's 50,000. I don't care. If it's guaranteed, I'm going to invest. Okay? And again, we had that connection because it's not cold. Like, there's an established relationship because it's indirect, because we have a mutual friend. I'm in business with this person who is in business with this person. They work together. You know what I mean? Comparing that relationship to Alex Ramosi, I resonated with Alex Ramosi, but he doesn't do sales. I tried to hire Andy Elliott. There was no connection there. And that small little bad experience, I was like, you know what? I'm never going to work with Andy Elliott again. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I'm going to hire her. So just, if you're going to try to catch me with, well, you have no relationship, how is she going to pitch you with XYZ and she's going to complete the sale? It's because of that mutual referral. She's a killer. So my client's a killer. So I know she's going to be a killer. Anyways, so I'm going to hire her. I'm excited about that. I have a call with her, or I'm going to reach out to her in the next few hours. Then I have another client I have to go to at another facility. Then I have my 10K mastermind call. That is a mentorship call. That's another mentor. Guys, you guys have to hire mentors in their specific niches. Like, I have students that are specifically trying to be life coached into becoming a man, helping them out with their finances, with their investments. You know, I have other mentorees and students who are trying to become personal trainers, trying to help them out. If they're going to try to hire me in sales, like I mentioned, I'm specifically not, my niche is not sales. However, I still do sales. So I'm not going to charge high ticket when that's not my niche, even though I could share every single thing I know about sales because it's good. It's a great first stepping stone for my students. However, there's going to be a point where I can't teach them anymore and they're going to have to hire a complete sale. And that does not mean your first mentor is horrible or is trash. Think about it. They're laying out the foundational work, guys. It's like, I saw this video earlier. It's like when you're in high school, you're learning calculus. Okay, yeah, your professor is teaching you calculus, but you cannot get to calculus without learning algebra or pre-algebra or addition and subtraction. Your addition or subtraction teacher from fucking 2nd, 3rd grade did the foundational work. Without him or her, you were not going to reach calculus at all. Like, they're creating the foundational work. So your first mentor is as important as your 10th mentor. The whole goal is for that student to become better than you in a mentor's perspective. And in the student's perspective, you cannot shit on your first mentor and you cannot shit on your 10th mentor. If you're a good student, every mentor has a gift that they give you. Anyways, I have 2 sales calls, then I have a mentorship call, and then I have 1 more client. So that's literally my day. But my whole goal here was that, going back to my 11 a.m. client, I know I'm going all over the place. I have a 12 p.m. gap. This is the personal trainer life. My 1 p.m., I started grabbing my shit. I arrived to the gym, and I'm like, hey man, where are you? It's 1:03. It's like, oh shoot, bro. I didn't notice the time. I'm not gonna make it on time. And now I have a client at 2:30. So this is the trainer life. This is the inconvenience where I had 2.5 hours. I could have easily hit the gym. I have no time to hit the gym after this. Like, no time at all to hit the gym. So I'm fucked. I cannot hit the gym unless I go after like 7:30 or 8 p.m. today. But I have to pack because I have a trip to Miami tomorrow for business, for networking. Like, this is the personal training life. This is what blows. This is the shit that you have to eat it. Even though I charged this client at 1 p.m. a no-show, it still ruined my day. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that you have to be prepared. You cannot be mad. It's part of the business. It is what it is. You know, it happens. Anyways, this was the video. You know what? I also wanted to share with you guys my suit. You know what? You guys want to see my suit? Nah, you guys want to see my suit. So this is a suit that is a black tie event tomorrow. And this is the suit that I'm gonna wear. It's custom made, and I purposely only bought it just for this event. So I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but this is the material. Look at this. Boom. Italian leather, bro. The inside. Oh, you guys want to see the inside? Boom. Yo, I'm gonna fucking look phenomenal. Anyways, so that's gonna be my outfit. I'm gonna look like a G. It's gonna be amazing. Miami life. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's it, guys. Day in the life of a personal trainer on a Friday night, 13th of Friday, December. I'm just walking you through my day. Gotta get to my client now. Goodbye.